Hey everyone, I just wanted to take a few minutes to encourage you really quickly today. I just had a great morning with Jesus, and then I just had to run some errands, and it was amazing how lies tried to press in on me. And so I live in a really beautiful rural southern New Jersey, and I just felt, to just drive. I just felt to just let the windows down and to turn up the radio really loud and just talk to Jesus, who's always right here in my passenger seat. And when we started driving, I was in a place where it brought me through many orchards. We have a ton of orchards where I live. And he started speaking to me through these budding, amazing fruit trees. I believe these are peach, but I'm really not sure because we have peaches. I think it's going to be peach season, but all these trees were so barren. I couldn't tell what they were, but I'll be able to tell, in a few weeks. But I'm going to turn my camera around, and I want you to see the many trees that are now fruit bearing. They're amazing. They're going to bring forth. I hope that you'll be just able to see these gorgeous, gorgeous trees that are now just budding with these beautiful pink blossoms. I hope that you can see it. There's just rows and rows and rows of them stretching all the way down. And I'm crying as Jesus is saying, just as easily as those precious trees are being tended by that farmer, are being tended, and they're just being watered, and they're being loved, and they're being looked after and tended so kindly and fed. That's how he brings forth his life in me and in you. And it's ever so gently and kindly our good shepherd tends us. And what do? We just hang out and be loved. We just hang out and say, help me, Daddy, show me the truth. And so that's what I asked him today. I said, show me the truth I need to see. And I actually had a little bit of an interaction with someone, and it wasn't, I'll just be honest, someone had pulled up and parked in the handicapped parking spot that I was next to, and I said, excuse me, I said, you're pulled into a handicapped parking spot. And they were quite rude to me, and so it just really spoke a negative voice to me. And so when I asked Jesus what happened, and it was just some young teenagers that just wanted to run into the store, and I can understand that, but it really bothered me since I'm in a wheelchair. So you can see there's my wheelchair and walker, and I need that spot, you know what I mean? And it had the craziest voice to me that he showed me that what I said didn't matter, you know what I mean? And so I know now that's not true, and I can just see there were young kids who don't understand, and you know what I mean, but I was really feeling a lot of anger towards them. I was really angry, and I almost started crying because of how angry I felt, and it just felt like, God, nothing I say matters. Nothing I said matters to these kids because I was nice, but I said, look, I need it. I'm in a wheelchair. And they're like, oh, you'll be okay. And I was like, I know I'll be okay, but you're not okay in what you're doing. So anyway, all that to say, I just left. I just felt nothing I said was going to, fall on their ears. And I just felt to pray for them in my heart. But I had some negative emotions I had to take to our Father, and I did. And he said, Dawn, that's not the truth. I was receiving the lie that anything I said just didn't matter. And he said, Dawn, that's not the truth. And so I just felt, instead of turning into where I live, I know we have this beautiful stretch of road, and I had no idea that these were going to be budding already. So I just hope that encourages you, that just that little teeny interaction had a crazy voice to me, And so I said, Jesus, help me. What is going on? And he said, you're receiving the lie that nothing you say matters. And he said, why would nothing that you say matters? He said, because it's the lie that you don't matter, that you don't matter. And he goes, that's the lie. And immediately those negative emotions started breaking off when he showed me the truth. So that's why it's so important to talk to him. And so then as we were driving, I just felt to pull over, and I started crying when I saw these beautiful trees bearing, they're getting ready to bear their fruit, and they don't do anything, do they? We can't do anything to produce the life of God in us. And that's why I wanted to encourage you that what does a tree do? We're trees of righteousness now. And so God tends us and waters us, and he's the one one that's responsible for bringing his fruit forth in us, and it's all him. And no good fruit can define us, and no negative fruit can define us. So like I was starting to lose my temper with those boys today, you know what? That can't define me, and no good fruit can define me. But I just want to encourage you that it's all our Father's responsibility to bring forth his life in you. Just like these trees are getting tended and watered to, and they're bringing forth this beautiful fruit, that's what God does you. He just loves you up, and he shows you truth. He persuades your heart. He convinces you of the truth he knows you need to see, and he brings forth his life in you. And it's in this lavish love, intimate love relationship that this fruit bearing happens. And I just want to encourage you today that no fruit can define you, but he is faithful to bring forth his fruit and his life in you in every way. This is the life he came for us to have, which is his very life. So have a great day. Know you're loved and prayed for, and it's just a beautiful day. I hope you're out soaking up the SON sunshine, and know that you're loved, and he is relentlessly working in your hearts. He's relentlessly working in your hearts to bring forth his salvation in every area of your lives. He's not slacking. He's not slacking. I just want to encourage you that you think, oh my God, is this ever going to change? Let me tell you, it looked bad when Jesus died. It looked bad. He was dead in the tomb 3 days, and our Father resurrected him. So as surely as he pulled Jesus out of the grave, and that Jesus didn't do anything to get up, Jesus didn't do anything to get himself out of the grave, as surely as he pulled Jesus out of the grave, he is working in your heart to bring forth his life and to bring forth salvation in you like only he can. So please be encouraged today that no matter what it looks like, our Father's not slack, and he's working in your heart to bring about his life. So have a great day, and know you're loved and prayed for. We love you.